In life, we have to learn to qualify our passions. I've come across people in many instances that they've been excited about what they wanted to do, a new endeavor, a new dream, start a business, so on and so forth. And later on, the thing that you see is that they have failed or fallen by the side of the road. And there's a couple of reasons why that has happened. One of the things you got to do is that you got to qualify your passions. Well, how do you qualify your passions? If you have a vision or goal or dream that you aim to reach, it's important to connect yourself with people who have a vision. The worst thing that you can do is tell big dreams to people who have small dreams over with people who do not have dreams at all. And so you cast that vision, you bounce that vision off. You bounce it off people who have vision. That's one of the things that you do. I think another thing that you have to do when you're qualifying your passions is that you have to make a mental note of where you want to go and keep that mental note in your mind. That's called your blueprint. You know, sometimes we fail to understand that blueprints are not just those things that we write down. They're also those things that we hold in our mind. We hold those concepts. We hold those conceptions, those schematics in our mind. Man, every day you got to keep a mental picture of what you want to do, what you've been called to do, and where you want to go. Here's something else. Learn to celebrate milestones. I mean, if you find yourself in a place where you're trying to move forward and then you find that it's difficult and then it has taken you longer than you wanted to make it to a certain place. And once you make it to that place, celebrate that milestone. You know, sometimes it's the little things in life that give you the courage and the confidence to not only go to the next step, but to also continue to focus on your dream. Here's something else when you're qualifying your passion. Understand that failure is a part of success. The only reason or the only way you don't fail is that you never try. And so one of the things you have to learn to do is to continue to get up, learn from the failure, learn from your mistakes, learn from the detours. But just because it's delayed or just because it's detoured does not mean it is denied. And so qualifying those passions, the final thing is this. You got to understand, brother, you got to understand, sister, that this is not a sprint. It is a marathon. And so anything that's hard to get is hard to come by. Anything worth having is worth the sacrifice. So keep in mind, qualify your passions. Energy with no direction leads to chaos. Continue to do what God has called you to do. Peace.